Nomi, hey, congratulations for Haymaker.
Thank you. I'm excited. Exciting times.
I know I was looking through some of your social media. You were very excited to be in this project.
Yeah, definitely. It's something I at one point I know it's hard to imagine it coming to life, but I'm excited that it is.
Now, this is your first lead role. Correct me if I'm wrong, right?
No, correct. Yeah, first time.
So how does it feel to basically anchor having such a big role in a film like this?
I'm really proud of it. We worked really hard. I learned a lot, in the process. I think um, I've evolved a lot from the acting, just acting in general, the process and filmmaking. And as an artist, it's great to have this other tool to utilize to tell stories. And I'm really excited for people to see Haymaker and see, what I can do and learn more about my story as well.
How did you basically prepare for something like this? Because you had a minor role in Mayans before, and music videos and so on. But how do you prepare yourself like mentally and for to be like in an entire film?
I honestly didn't know how to prepare for it, and I just like jumped right in, and I had to learn a lot the hard way as I was going. I definitely gained a real appreciation for acting as a craft and for actors in general. It was not easy for me to bring up all this emotion and then just like turn it off when the camera said cut. It was for me. I was still swimming in a lot of my feelings, and I know from a lot of actor friends of mine, it takes time to learn how to turn that on and off, and so that's something I had to learn along the way.
Did it make it easier that your character Nomi, which is the same name as you, is also a
Yeah.
singer and performer in the film?
I definitely had an advantage where I could, pull from my personal experiences. And so I think that really brought something cool to the film where, it feels very visceral. At times it feels a little bit like a documentary almost, where it just, there's these real performance scenes that are um, actually real, genuine performances. And so I think that was a good advantage I had for this specific role.
How did you develop your chemistry with Nick in this film?
Nick and I, we rehearsed for months before we even started shooting. We got a acting coach, and we took these private lessons where we went through the script and we sort of like went through these exercises with her. And she was great. Her name is Grace, and she was almost a little more like spiritual guru coach. And so she helped us to sort of break the ice and connect. And we really built a great friendship before we started filming. So that really helped us to be really comfortable and really support each other because it was both of our first times, working in this industry. And so we were really there for each other to help each other get through the tough times and to push each other when we needed it. And it was great.
Being your first lead role, I have to ask, how nerve wracking was your kissing scene? Because everyone first kissing scene is always nerve wracking. So how was that experience for you?
It was what was it was I was a bit delirious that day. I remember it was super late at night, and I think I was more tired than nervous. Maybe Nick was nervous.
I'll
No,
ask
it
Nick
was
about that.
fun. It was almost like there was actually because we filmed sort of in sequence too, so there was a build up to that, and it was exciting to sort of like because it was the final scene we shot too, so it was the end of the filming. So there was an air of like excitement. There was definitely nerves, but overall, it was almost like wow, we did it. There was this feeling of the finale.
Did you have to travel much for this film? Because it seems like there were a lot of different locations for a movie like this.
Yeah, we did a lot of traveling. We filmed in Greece and Los Angeles and New York and in Thailand as well. Um, but it's something I've been used to, so that was kind of cool that they brought that element to the character too, because I've lived my life on the road as a performer, so um, it was great to make those different uh, countries a part of the film. It's because I have a lot of fans there too, so it's something really special. I feel like we made them a part of the film too, so they can feel like a bit of themselves or their culture or their experiences with me as an artist too is attached to the film.
Now, I understand through your social media, you actually came up with some original songs, especially for Haymaker. Could you talk about them?
Yes, I'm super excited to share those too. Next week, I'm going to be releasing the first single, which is called Like a Ghost. And I thought it was important to write original music for this character because, you know, as a songwriter, I'm always telling my personal stories through my songs. And so I felt like, she needed to do the same. Her narrative needs to continue, on and off stage. And so, yeah, we have Like a Ghost, which is coming out next week. And then we have another song called Savage, which it's really fun. As soon as Nick asked me to be a part of the film, right away I said, okay, we have to have original music for this. It has to be really special so that my fans can connect to it in a different way too.
And how do you enjoy your newfound acting career now yourself? Do you want to stick with this, or do you want to stick with the music for now?
I do. I want to do all the things. I love having extra tools to express myself, and acting has been such a self-reflecting craft. I don't know. It's really therapeutic. It's really challenging. I learn a lot about myself every time I step into a role, and like I said, I've gained a real appreciation for acting as a craft and actors, and I just hope to get better and better and learn more about the craft and about myself as a human being and as an artist.
Excellent. Well, let me wrap it up with one more question for with you, Nomi. Um, we're living in crazy times right now, and I know you as an artist yourself. How are you staying sane and creative during times like this?
Yeah, the world is loop-de-doo. It's so insane. Um, I am very lucky. For the first time, I've sort of calmed down a bit. In a way where I've been on the road for so long. I've been traveling nonstop all the time, and it's the first time I've had to stand still and sort of build a home and make a nest for myself, and that's been really rewarding. It's nice to have a period of time to sort of like quiet all the things in your life and really let the things that need to grow right now, grow. And um, I I'm learning to enjoy silence. That's how I remain sane. I just sort of am learning to shut my mind down too, shut my mind off, and give myself time to just be present and be thankful for the things that I have and be grateful and be patient. Patience is definitely something we're all learning, I think. And so that helps me to stay sane, just enjoying the silence, enjoying the moments when there's nothing to do, like just embrace it. As a New Yorker, we're constantly on the go, and so it's nice to embrace the silence.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I thank you for this conversation, Nomi. I think this is a terrific film and a terrific opportunity for you. And I just want to remark, you do have a very lovely voice when you sing, so it's terrific.
Oh, thanks, love. That's really sweet to hear. Thank you. Be safe and be good. Thanks for the support.
Hey, not a problem. Next time. Bye now, Nomi.
Bye.